Hey, good morning, Laney. How you doing, man?
Hey, good, Tim. How you doing?
Pretty good, pretty good. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you and RoofMax for being a valued member and vendor of the West DFW REI group. You've been or a trusted vendor, right? As I
Yes,
say,
sir.
as I say quite often, trusted vendors. And we'll talk about my grandmother's rule in a minute, right? So,
Okay.
um, RoofMax has been a vendor of the West DFW REI group for a long time now. I don't even know how long over the years, but it's been quite a while. And as you know, it's very important that our vendors are trustworthy for the members, and they want to pass my grandmother's rule, right?
Yes,
And
sir.
you've obviously passed that test, but the grandmother's rule is can I sleep at night if I send my grandmother to you for a new roof?
Right.
And without getting a call in the middle of the night or the next day with grandma being all upset because Lenny didn't do something. RoofMax didn't take care of me. They charged me too much. They didn't do this, that, and the other thing, right? So you've obviously proven that you're trustworthy and you passed the grandmother's rule. So we appreciate you for that. Can I know what you do, but can you tell the audience what RoofMax does and a little bit about your background, please?
Sure. Yeah, my name's Lenny Hudgens. I've been roofing since 1977. Started for Fox and Jacobs Homes. That's where I learned to roof back in the 70s. Started my own company in 1980. Been in business ever since. We do all types of roofs. And as Tim said, I don't really give him any special attention. I give all my customers special attention. I try to treat them all like they're my grandmother, and I'm just not saying that that's the truth. I mean, I would rather lose money than not have a happy customer, and that's just our motto. And but we've been roofing for years, and all kinds, TPO, metal, tile, composition. We specialize in insurance claims. I'm good with insurance companies. I've actually gone and taken their course to be a licensed adjuster just to learn more about what they're looking at. So I've been to school, learned what they're looking for and what to look for, and I'm just good at talking with insurance companies and helping you get a roof bought. But my main concern with REI, most the homes you buy are in distressed modes. So they need a new roof 50% of the time.
Yep.
If you'll call me, I'll be happy to go out and look at it so you can know to drop your bid by $12,000 or $15,000 because it needs a new roof. Or I can tell you it's fine, but we're good with home inspections and also insurance inspections. And if you have any concerns, questions, my phone's always open and my services are always free to help out. And we also got a new product that is called RoofMax with two X's. And what that does, that rejuvenates an old roof. And that process is got soy oil that we spray on the roof and it soaks into the product and keeps the grant from losing your granules and giving it an extra 5 years of life, and it brings it within 2% of the original flexibility when it was brand new. So if you got a 20-year roof and we spray it, you should get another 18 years out of it, barring there's a hailstorm, fire, or wind, or I mean, it's not mom's cure, miracle cure for everything, but it does help push the roof down the road.
You mean it doesn't make
And
my roof bulletproof?
it doesn't. Like I say, a lot of people call me with a last ditch effort thinking this is all cure miracle drug, but it's not. It doesn't fill hose, it doesn't seal anything. All it does is bring back the flexibility
Yep.
and helps you from losing granules.
Which
But
is
that's only
important.
about a 75% less cost than an original roof. And
Yeah.
speaking of cost, if you're a REI member, I do give 10 to 15% off and sometimes down to 30% off. It's according what it is. If it's insurance, I try to get you down where you're nothing out of your pocket if I can. And if it's a cash deal, I give you the best price possible. And if anybody beats my price, just call me. There's nobody that can beat my price.
Yeah, Lenny, I can vouch for that. Lenny has done many roofs for me. He's also inspected many roofs that I haven't been able to buy. But he does what he says he'll do, and he'll be out there to give you that free estimate on your roof. So you definitely need to take him up on that. For anybody watching this video, remember that we're RoofMax is a vendor in the West DFW REI group. So in order to get the best bang for your buck, the best price, you need to make sure you remind him that you're a member of the West DFW REI group. So he knows where you're coming from. So, but yeah, thank you for that, Lenny. I love the work that you're doing, and of course, I love it so much. I'm getting ready to let you do my personal home. So, and you've done the RoofMax spray on one of my homes as well.
Right.
So yeah, I love the work and the product that you have. So, is there, you may have already said this, but I'm going to ask it a different way. Is there any special, unique selling propositions that you have, special offers for the members, just to be clear, what they can expect when they work with RoofMax?
I do. Like I say, if it's just John Doe public, I still give them a better rate than what insurance offers them. But if you're a DFW, not a DFW, but a West DFW REI member, I do give another 10 to 20% off. And sometimes it could eat up to 30%. But we take each one different according to how much flashing you have on there and how many turbines, but we can save you a ton of money. When people get my bid, sometimes I'm $100 a square less than their other competitor. So it's a big savings, especially if you're an REI member. And while I'm here, I want to give a shout out to Tim and his group. I think we have the best group in North Texas. I think he calls it the watering hole. And when you come to the watering hole, be ready to drink the water, because you get filled up with water and knowledge from not only Tim, but the vendors. They have roundtable discussions, and really you get into knowing every fact about buying, selling, flipping, holding, subject to. I mean, y'all got so many things you teach. I mean, my brain's not big enough to absorb it all. So,
And
but
and
if people
and
would
the other,
come, that they will walk away with a plethora of knowledge.
the other big benefit besides all the classes is the network. And come network with the other investors. That we have a wide variety of experience in the group. So come network. We have some great networking. Build that power team. The vendors is just a piece of it, and come drink from the watering hole. And I call it the watering hole for North Texas real estate investors, because that's what it is. Come plug in and absorb all that knowledge and education that we share. So yeah, thank you for that, Lenny. So we know you're a trusted vendor. You've been with us a long time. Let's change focus just a second. Since you've been a vendor for a very long time, if there's other companies that are that have a product or service that would apply to real estate, what would you tell them to consider why they should think about becoming a vendor of the West DFW REI group?
Right. Well, I would tell them to run, not walk, to get to the meeting and sign up as a vendor. And it's just not for my health. We're all in here to make money, and I don't have to advertise one iota. All of my advertisement is from the group. I've got so many contacts. If you would join, it just, you get paid back 10, 20 fold, and sometimes 50 fold. I mean, it's just ever how much you put into being a part of the group, you'll receive back. And that's the main benefit of becoming a vendor, whether you're AC company, electrical company, anything that's got to do with a home that, a repair, a tear out, you know, anybody that's got anything to do with a home should join. They will be well rewarded just for their, because your fees are so small, it really is worth the money to join your group.
Yeah, I was going to talk to you about that. Those low fees. Maybe I need to think about raising them, huh?
Well, maybe not that much, but
But careful what you say, right?
yeah, I know.
No,
But
we've
it is.
always
It's well worth what I pay. Like I say, I get paid. I would do it if I could give $10 to every group and get $100 back. I would do it every day. And not that yours is $10, but that's just how much difference you make.
I, I'm just joking with you, Lenny. I wouldn't raise it up, but you know, we've always been super competitive and probably on the low end of that vendor cost because we want to help people get started in this business. You know, we want to help them grow their business, help you grow your business. And, you know, it's not just you helping our members, but we want to help you as the group. We want to send people to you as often as I can. And I think I've shown that. I've done that a lot of times for you. So, and I would invite anybody that's watching this to consider us. Come join us on a Saturday, a main monthly meeting. Go to our calendar and take a look at when the events are and come join us and see what we're talking about. See the things that Lenny's been talking about with the networking and sharing of information and stuff and meet the other vendors, hear it from them. So
I just want to say I've been going a long time. I've not only just got business contacts, I've made a lot of friends. That's the main thing you got. And friends like doing business with friends. And that's the reason you show up is you make a friendship. It's just not a business contact. It's a friendship.
that's right. People do business with people they know and trust and feel comfortable with.
Right.
And that's why the networking piece of it and coming to get to know people, like our lunch and learn is a really good example. The third Thursday of every month, you know, come meet people. There's no topic planned. It's build relationships, meet people, exchange business cards, talk about how you can help each other, you know, get to know one another. So that's what we do that in every meeting, but that lunch and learn event is a lot of that. So yeah. So for the viewers watching this video, Lenny, what's the best way to reach out to you and contact you if they need an estimate, need your help?
The best, like I say, I'm old school. I like talking to people. My phone number is 817-718-3127. That's 817-718-3127. Or you can email me at lenny@roofmax.pro.
Thanks,
And
sir.
but the best way is either call or text. Like I say, I'm still trying to figure out how to push buttons on my phone. My granddaughter has to come over and help me sometimes.
So, but for those that do want to call or text or email, if you're on our webpage, on our vendors page, you're going to see the contact information to your right there, and both an email and a phone number. And if you're on the YouTube channel, the contact information is down below this video. So depending on where you're watching the video at, you can go see his contact information. So Lenny, I think that's about it for me. Is there any other thing that you think we haven't addressed yet for the viewers?
No, not yet. I think moving my phone, I got a cat jumping up here in my way. But nope, I think everything's good. And I just want to say thank you because y'all have been a lifesaver for me. I mean, as years and years ago, I was just spinning my wheels, spending money on advertisement and not getting customers. And once I joined with y'all, I mean, customers just started coming. It's been a real blessing, and I just want to say a personal thank you for letting me be part of the group.
Well, you're very welcome, Lenny, and I really do appreciate you being in the group and being in the group for so long. And of course, bringing your funny jokes, got to lighten up the day, lighten up the event with Lenny's jokes. So,
Well, if you can't laugh at yourself, you can't laugh at anything. So you can
always,
laugh at me
always
all day
hilarious.
long.
But Lenny's always been there. RoofMax has always been there to help people, help investors. There's a lot of new investors in this business that do not know what to look for in a roof and the cost of a roof. And if you're making that offer before you talk to Lenny, you may have a problem. So you need to call Lenny as part of your analysis and let him help you through that process and get you that estimate. So it'll be well worth your time. He may be able to make that deal work for you just by giving you details on that roof. So, all right, Lenny, my friend.
And before we
think
go, I would like to mention next month's meeting. If you see this video in April, I'll be presenting the half of the meeting. And if you want to learn about Roofing 101, I teach you about insurance, how to read your insurance paperwork, and a lot of things that people need to know when getting insurance and how to roof and what to look for. And if y'all want to show up, just show up and you'll get a lot of information next month.
that's a good point. Thanks for that reminder. Have I ever told you I hate insurance?
Yes.
And any kind of insurance, I mean, they just make it so hard. So I think this class is going to be very enlightening for a lot of folks, including me. So thank you for doing this. And I think it's going to be a good event. We're going to get it marketed. We're going to pack the house for you and get everybody educated in the group. So again, Lenny, thank you so much for being a trusted vendor and friend in the group and helping all of our members. And hopefully we'll continue this for years to come. Any other closing comment?
That's it.
Thank you,
Just
sir.
have a great day.
You too. Appreciate it. Have a good day.